Hello, my name is Jackie Lawrence and I am a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK at jackiestampingdreams.co.uk. Today I am taking part in a video hop with a group of global demonstrators. Every month, or sometimes it is bi-monthly, we get together and we do a global Stampin' Up! Fair Share, which is back-to-back live presentations on a Facebook page, but today we are getting together to do a hop. So in my description you will find a list of the demonstrators taking part and a link to their YouTube channels for you to follow on to. Anyway, if this is the first time of visiting me, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you will be notified of any new videos that I am going to upload. Anyway, let's get crafting and I'll put you down onto the desk. So today's hop is all about designer series papers. There's loads to choose from, but I have decided to use the Playful Pets designer series paper. This lovely paper comes with dies and stamp sets and some ribbons and embellishments. I haven't got the stamp sets and dies, but I do have the papers. So I'm just going to show you the papers before I show you the card that we're going to be making. These papers come in 12 by 12 and they're really lovely, really sturdy papers, perfect for all your crafting projects, and they are double-sided. So I'll just quickly flick through these. So you've got words, you've got images, which I've fussy cut out already ahead of time. They're just really cute papers. You've got paw prints and lovely dogs and cats, and then you've got sort of fur, and you've got bowls and things for cats. The card that I'm going to be making today is this lovely card here using all the different papers, perfect for using up scraps, etc. And then I have fussy cut a cat and a dog, because as I say, I haven't got the dies and stamps yet. And then the smile is from the Lovely You stamp set. I just thought because he's a grumpy cat, he needs to smile, a bit like the dog down here. Okay, so anyway, that is the card. I hope you like that, and let's get started. For the card that I'm going to be making today, you will need a card base, and I'm using Real Red, and this is just a base card folded in half. Then we have a Flirty Flamingo matte layer, and that's 14.2 by 9.5 centimetres. And for our North American crafters, that is 5.5 by 3 7/8 of an inch. Then we have a Whisper White layer, which is 14.7 by 10.2 centimetres. And again, for North America, that's 4 by 5.25 inches. Then I've also cut out two labels, one in Whisper White, the other in Early Espresso, and that's from the stitched rectangle layering dies. And then I've got the designer series paper, which is the Playful Pets, and that's 6 inches by 1.5 inches. I've also got some scraps left over from when I was playing with this card, and this card is inspired by another talented demo. I think her name is Mary Fisher. Anyway, let's get started. So first of all, you're going to need your Flirty Flamingo layer and also your designer series paper strips. You will also need some glue, and I'm using the multi-purpose glue. And basically what you're going to do is just going to work out where you want your strips of paper to go, and you want them at different angles. So you could have them sort of coming down at a slant, and then as long as you've got an even gap in between your pieces of paper, and then, as I say, you just lay them down, and you can have them coming at all sorts of angles. And then once you've you covered your card, you then cut the edges off. So I'm just going to place some of the strips down just to give you an idea what it's like, and then I'll do the rest off camera, because you don't really want to see me doing some layering of the paper. It's going to take a bit of time for me to work out exactly where I would like the strips to go, but that's the sort of idea that you're going to be doing, is just having them at different angles. Okay, anyway, I'll be back with you shortly. So now I've completed layering all the bits of paper onto my card. I'm now going to trim the excess off. So here is the trimmed card. Do keep the bits you've cut off, because you could use something similar on a different card. Okay, so now it's a case of layering the card up. So just going to put a bit of glue on the back, and then that goes onto the Whisper White. And then this gets glued on to the back. You can die cut out of your Whisper White layer because it is covered up, but I haven't done that today. And there you go, that's your layered card. So now we just need to do some stamping. So I've got Real Red ink and the Smile stamp, and that's going to go onto my rectangle layer. Like so. Then I'm going to glue my Grumpy Cat on next to it. Like so. Now I'm not sure, because obviously, as I've said before, I haven't got the dies. I think the dies might match some of the characters, you know, cats and dogs on the paper. Which would be good, because I know that Stampin' Up, you know, does that for some of their other designer series paper. Punches and dies correspond with the papers as well as the stamps, which is fab. Anyway, I'm just going to move that down. Okay. And then that will go like that. Right, so I'm going to use dimensionals on the back, just to give it a bit of lift. I can find my my tweezers. And then I'm just going to take the backs off. can go like that. And then I've put some dimensionals on the little Scamp dog, and I have a feeling that that's a drawing of Sarah Douglas's dog. Sarah Douglas is the CEO of Stampin' Up. And then I'm just going to take some of the braided linen thread, and this is in red, and this is in the holiday catalogue, and then I'm just going to make a bow like so. You can fiddle about with the size of the bow that you wish, and do it so that you're not wasting any thread. But that will do for me for now. And then just snip that off. Okay. And then that can just go with a glue dot. Onto his collar, like so. And you can still maneuver that thread down. Okay. But as I say, you can do that more neatly than what I have done. And then just to finish off, I'm going to put some rhinestones on. So I've got my favourite tool, which is take a pick tool, and I'm using the putty end, and then I'm just going to push and pick those rhinestones up, and I'm going to put one under, oops, on her collar, like so. Then I'm going to put one up there, and then as it all comes in threes, I shall put another one there. So there's our card completed. I hope you like that. This would work beautifully with all sorts of designer series papers that you've got in your stash. So I'm just going to bring you up to me. So I hope that you enjoyed the card that I made for you today, and that I've given you some inspiration to get this lovely paper. So before you do go on to the next participant, which as I say is in the description along with the list of all the demonstrators taking part, please do leave a comment. I love to receive feedback, or if you have got a question to ask with regards to any events that I'm doing here in the UK, or the products that I've used in today's card, then as I say, please do leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Just a quick heads up that for the month of October, Stampin' Up is having a paper sale. So any of the designer series papers that you like the look of that are in the sale, then please do be quick and contact the demonstrator that invited you to this hop, as I'm sure they will start selling out. Anyway, as I say, enjoy the rest of the hop, and I look forward to crafting with you soon. Take care, keep safe, and bye for now. Bye.